Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with some more Monster Train 2. I wanted to at least do one more episode because Monster Train 2, very good game, right? We've done 2 episodes before, so if you haven't seen those, definitely check those out. But no worries, I'll do a good job of explaining how to play this game. But either way, right, we've gotten two wins before. I don't think we've gotten any cosmetics here. I do think we unlocked a new Pyre though. But we're going to go ahead and depart a new run here. And so the first run that we did, we had the dragons as our main clan, right? You always choose 2 clans, right? And we only have 3 unlocked. We don't have Under Legion or Lazarus League unlocked yet. We'll eventually unlock them by consuming more cards or attaching equipment. So we've done one run the first run where the dragons were our primary. And last episode, we did it where Luna Coven was our primary. We had an insane spell damage build. So this time we're actually going to have the banished, the angels as our primary clan itself, I think. And I appreciate you sending those links, Oblivion. Nadio's good, hell yeah. And I think we're going to do dragon as the secondary. I do really like the dragon here. We're obviously going to play the hardest difficulty here. So now merchant rerolls are more expensive and purge costs scale faster. And we did unlock 1 different Pyre heart. So, they all, when they get up to the top and they're attacking the Pyre. So this one has less health and less attack. But if we play a card from our primary and allied clan, we're actually going to draw more cards next turn. I'm actually not going to use that. I know we did just unlock it. I'm not going to use that, actually. I kind of like this default one. We're gonna use that. But we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to depart. And the lore of this game in particular, is there's like corruptions in heaven, and now the demons and the angels are having to work together to try to fight off whatever this weird corruption is. And yeah, the art in this game is really, really, really good. So we're going to have some starting cards here. So we got a bird, a hymnist that says enchant, grant quick, attacks before enemy units. Enchant. So it's going to give everyone on that floor quick, so they attack before the enemies do. We're also going to have alchemy, which we can only use this once per battle, but we gain dragon eggs. And there's a lot of different quirky mechanics in this game. So the Pyreborn have a quirky mechanic where you can get dragon horde eggs, and at the end of each combat you can either save them and hoard them, or spend what you have and get prizes related to that. So it's actually pretty cool. And then we have an Avenger. Revenge, apply melee weakness to the attacker, so they'll take more melee damage here. Okay. So I'm interested, right? When we did dragons, we did the Pyre gel, and we did the dragon egg stuff here, from the Dragon's Horde. This is the loot examples, right? Of up to 8, and then if you get some relics, you might be able to, get higher. But I'm interested to see what these angels are going to be based off of, right? So first of all, we're going to get an artifact. Merchant cost is reduced, or at the end of the entire battle, friendly units at the front of the floor permanently gain +6. I'm going to take this because I feel like early in a run, permanent scaling seems pretty good. And then we get to upgrade our champion here. So this is our champion here, Fell. And we can either do, so no matter what, it has multi-strike. It's going to hit twice, but we can then get revenge. So whenever it's hit, apply valor to friendly units, which is where they get more attack. Or we can get savior ability, which is every 3 turns we can gain valor, gain armor. I'm gonna actually do this because we have this relic at the end of the entire battle. Friendly units at the front of the floor permanently gain 6. What if we just try to put our hero, normally we protect our hero. What if I try to put my hero in the front, and then every time it takes damage, it gives valor to everyone, which gives everyone attack, and then it gives armor to the front person. So I'm actually going to try to do a weird build here with allowing our front unit to just take a bunch of damage. We're gonna attempt that here as our strat. You can also turn harder combats on, and you'll get an extra reward. So we'll get less mana for 75 extra. I will definitely take that here. We're gonna need that money considering difficulty 3 now costs more. But how this game works, for those of you guys that have never seen it here, is we get a deployment phase, but pretty much how it works is this is our train. We have 4 levels on our train. Pyre's at the top, and we can actually put our people on the train up to the floor capacity, depending on how big they are. Obviously, we have mana as well and stuff. Enemies will come in the bottom floor. If we can't kill them, they'll move on to the next floor. If we can't kill them, they'll move on to the next floor. And if we cannot kill them, they'll move on to the Pyre and fight our Pyre while hurting our Pyre. And that is how we lose the game, is if our Pyre loses all of its health. So we got to protect our Pyre, try to get OP builds, and that's what we're doing here. So this is Revenge, apply melee weakness to the attacker. Maybe I should have him in the middle. I don't know. Because technically it would be better, because you always want the Revenges in front, right? But whatever. And then we'll put a, a Shield Steward. Actually, yeah, we'll just put a Shield Steward back there. I don't know. We don't really need a shield back there because we're frontlining this here. And then you can always see how much damage they're going to do, how much health they have, if they're going to die or not, how much we're going to take. Yeah, so and we can play cards or whatever. So deal 1 damage, apply Pyre Gel, which is where they get just more damage per stack. I think we're going to just kill and just let that kind of happen. So we're going to take damage. So we got more power. And he moves up, right, because we didn't kill him. This thing, if we can kill, we'll get money here. So I think we are going to just kill that. And the problem here is we're only going to do 40 damage here. Because after we take damage, melee weakness is going to make the next time the unit is attacked, it takes that much damage again for each stack of melee weakness. Oh man, and I also want those dragon eggs, but I actually can't because I don't have the mana. I could do more damage. But the problem is I actually don't want to attack first. I want to attack. This kind of goes against the build, right? Because we have Revenge. We're wanting to take damage before we attack. So it's kind of a little weird. But I'm going to give Valor. That way, he'll be 1 away from dying, so we could probably do something there. And front 3 guys are going to die here. We do get the multi-hits, which is nice. So, a little bit risky, but we'll gain that much armor. Middle guy is going to die there for sure. All we need to do is just damage there. And I'm going to give more Valor, so we get more attack, more armor. Call it a turn here. I don't know. This might not be a good strat, trying to do this in front line here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. I will... Not doing a lot of damage here. Let's just damage there and damage there so we get all of the damage on this front guy. Yeah, problem here is I think I need to do this strat differently because now he has like no health, which means he's not going to be infinite scaling based off of Martyr's Signet. So I think we're going to have to adjust our strategy here a little bit. But we'll be fine here for now. We'll have the spear guy behind, which will get us the kill. And some Valor there. And so we're fine. Just don't think our strat is going to necessarily work the way I wanted it to. Now, he gained 6 max HP because he stayed alive. Now we could take Cleave, deal damage to the enemy units equal to the damage of the front friendly unit. I do like that. We're going to take that. And then this consumes. You can only play it once per. Apply Pyre Gel 4 to enemy units, which is just they take more damage per stack. Now that's free. Deal 5 damage if you kill, gain a Dragon Horde. I want to do the Dragon Horde stuff really bad. But Lava Flow, that's cool too. But I don't know. I'll take Golden Touch here. And we will move on to Heaven's Gate. Not the Cult. Okay, we're going to... So we have to pick... I think we want the Banished. Ooh, okay. So here we go. Strike. So every time this attacks, it's going to gain Valor. And whenever it moves, it gains Rage. Or Sword Maiden, which is the one where we summon it. When we summon it, we draw an equipment card from our deck. And whenever equipment is attached to any ally of this unit, he's going to gain Valor. You know what? If we have a lot of front lines, I'm going to try this Angel here. The one where just every time it attacks, it gains more strength. And then maybe upgrade our spells. Upgrade a spell to be cheaper. Let's do that with the alchemy, right? These things to try to give us the dragon horde, right? So we're gonna make it cheaper. And also make it cheaper and be in our first-hand post-deployment phase. Sure. Oh, not that one. This one. So that way, right, it should be very easy. 1 mana, gain 2. That actually seems pretty good. And we'll save. I could remove... kind of want to remove these upbeat warblers, but I'm going to wait. I'd rather just have things that I don't know, need. And we're going to go to the next battle here. We're going to draw 1 less card each turn for an extra 75. I will do that. Money is OP. You can do some broken stuff here. So I am going to change this. I'm going to put Avenger here. And I'm going to put my hero on the second. Right? So that way, this person, when they take damage, they apply melee weakness. And then this person can do a bunch of damage, hopefully. Right? The problem is if he's not taking damage... I don't know. This is just interesting. We're going to put Demonic Fledgling behind, so he's going to be gaining strength. And we'll just put a Shield Steward up there. We'll see if this is better here. Okay, so here we go. Just straight up, we just gained 2 of the Dragon Sword, which is actually, like, a lot. And what is this? This is... moves directly from 1st floor to 3rd floor, and you're going to give everyone haste. How about you don't? I'm going to just kill you there. I'm just going to kill 1 damage, apply Pyre Gel 2. That wouldn't kill. I will do that, so you take a little bit more damage here. That's fine. So when he takes damage, right, he's making people take more melee damage. This is spicy here. I want to get the money, but if I don't kill this person... then they're going to send everyone to the 3rd floor. And I don't have very many... You know what? I think we can deal with that. I want the money. I think the money is the most important thing here. We're going to give Valor more damage and eventually more shield there as well. So we killed those guys. Now the problem is these guys are going to go straight to the 3rd lane there. So we're going to deal 5 damage and gain... 5 damage and gain another Dragon Sword. And then we'll put a Spear Steward. Okay, that way our Pyre won't take any damage. Good luck tonight. Thank you, indron. Hopefully, we have won the last 2 Monster Train 2 runs. So hopefully we can continue the streak here. We shall see. We're still pretty early in a run, so... And then you're going to go to the Pyre, but they don't even do any damage to the Pyre, so that's fine. And this is final wave here. Yeah, this guy doesn't have... I don't know. I don't know about our champion. We're going to go ahead and do Cleave. So you're going to just do damage based on 24 damage there. And then we'll give you little damage, make you take more. I don't know. Okay, we keep giving him melee weakness. But he is going to kill. And I don't know. We're not... our champion, right? We didn't build up our champion good enough to actually be able to, like, stay alive, right? So here, we'll... I don't know, this is weird. We'll Shield Steward. And then we'll... Oh, I can't fit anyone else here. Well, I guess we will put Shield on our back line. Oh... That brought him in the front line. That wasn't good. Pyre Gel. That was actually kind of a throw. You know what? I'm going to undo. You are allowed to undo your turns. I always forget that that sends someone to the front line. I always forget that. Okay, so Spear Steward. What does it look like if I Spear Steward? And then I Valor and I Pyre Gel. Nah. I'm going to undo this here again. I'm going to undo this here. We're going to give Valor more damage, but then put the shield in front of it. So then we can actually do 82 damage, make that 108. Yeah, you gotta just shield first, exactly. So, be a good amount of damage there. I gotta figure out this build though. I don't know. We have the Dragon Horde stuff, which I like. That's you know, but so we're not gonna kill here. Do I just get Dragon's Horde? It'd be kind of bad if I did. I really want to. I think we're gonna take one hit regardless. Which would be, they would be at 43. Yeah, so I'm gonna just expect that we're gonna take damage. So I'm just gonna gain 2. We're trying to make this Dragon Sword stuff work. And I think we should only take 1 Pyre damage here. Oh, he gained a little bit more armor. I was a little worried that was gonna happen. Whatever. Took a little bit of damage, that's fine. So this is an equipment. Whenever something moves, it gains Valor. And it's just going to keep moving, so your people are just going to keep moving. Which could work with the guy that we have, where whenever he attacks, he moves. Or he gains Rage. Yeah, maybe we take that Windblade and put him on that one guy. That could be an interesting combo. And then we could have Consume, just put 4 Pyre Gel to everyone. Consume, put 10 Pyre Gel. Or Lava Armor, which is whenever it takes damage, apply Pyre Gel to the attacker. Yeah, we'll get some armor. I think we need that. And then I'm gonna wait, right, until we're max of the dragon loot here. So not gonna open up the Dragon Horde. We're gonna save this. And now we're in the Wingless Hive. I want artifacts, but we're gonna go. I think I really want to upgrade something. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, gain a Pyreborn unit. This is Strike. Whenever it strikes, apply Pyre Gel. Or a big Greed Dragon, which when it gets summoned, it just has more stats equal to the Dragon Sword. As much as I want to do that, we kind of did that on episode 1, right? We didn't do this, but we did Big Dragons on episode 1. So I'm gonna just say, just a good striker, applying Pyre Gel where they'll take more damage when they do damage. And then we're gonna upgrade our units here. And this is what we need to figure out. I think I want to, can I upgrade my hero? I can't upgrade my hero, not here. Let's see. Probably give this guy more attack or shield maybe. Apply melee weakness 1 to the attacker. Or we could make something huge. Right, making things huge is always fun. Let's... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this Avenger, who's adding melee weakness, we are going to make him huge. And we are also going to give him 20 more max HP. He's going to be capped out, but that's, I think, we've got a really good blocker there. We're then going to give... Man, rerolls are expensive. That's the thing. Yeah, shops are more expensive. I really wanted some sort of... I'm going to just save my money. I really wanted some sort of, like, giving someone the ability to multi-hit, right? Upgrade the guy you just got the weapon for. I was tempted, but I don't think that's... Like, I think I need a better shield. I need a better front line, right? And I think he's just going to be a good back line. If I had found a multi-hit, I would have given him. But I didn't think that just giving him more attack was going to be good. And obviously, you only have 2 slots per. So I'm going to hold out for some better upgrades for him. The pungent smell of rotten chemicals hits your senses as strong as any strike. From behind the soft glow from illuminated formaldehyde tubes, a plague doctor slithers forward. Perhaps a banish, such as yourself, might be better letting me tinker a little with your equipment. So graft a random equipment on a unit. Or graft an equipment from your deck on a unit. What, we could just guarantee have the one thing? Wait, let me do that. So I'm going to pick this guy. And we're going to take the Windblade. So he just automatically has it on. So we don't ever have to worry about upgrading him. He just has it on him now. Which is cool. So he's going to every turn just be moving around, getting a ton of buffs, hopefully. And now we're going to go to the first boss of this fight here. He's going to push attacked units to the back, which is kind of a counter to us here, but whatever. So here we go. I think as much as it... Man. Apply Valor to friendly units. I think we're going to go back to putting our main guy in the bottom because otherwise he just never was... He wasn't good. He wasn't good. I don't know. And we're going to put the Magma Mauler. I don't know, dude. I don't know about our champion. I like our strat. I just don't know our... I'm not a big fan of our what we got going on with our champion right now. Okay, so pretty immediately we're just gonna gain the 2 Dragon's Horde, and we can give the lava armor, right? So now every time they're attacked, we're gonna put Pyre Gel on them. And what? You're gonna heal? So how about I just kill you? What then, huh? What then, huh? So we're trying to build them up here. And the more they're attacked, the more damage they're going to get here. I could do a cleave just to kill these 2 backlines. Probably worth it. So we take a lot less damage. I'm then going to... Also, you didn't move. After combat, shift. Why didn't you shift? Because you're getting a ton of Valor from attacking. Getting Rage. Oh, Rage goes down apparently. But you're getting Rage as you move. He was behind. Yeah, but I just assumed that that was because of this guy. When he hits someone, he pushes the attacked unit to the back. That's what this boss does. So I thought that just did that. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. I think we're going to we'll put a spear guy up here. We'll just see what happens. So see, he hit the guy back. What? But my guy's not moving. My guy isn't moving. Shift triggers when it moves. Yeah, but we have a wind blade that says resolve trigger shift. And resolve says triggers after combat. So shouldn't every single combat it be auto moving? Via the wind blade? I thought that's what the wind blade was doing. Was just moving him once per turn. But I guess that's not how that works. I don't know. Hold Alt to see additional. Let's see. Yeah, resolve trigger shift. Resolve triggers unless it's after the entire combat. But the wording on that via Martyr's Signet would be at the end of the entire battle. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it's just maybe bugged because we grafted it on them. Or what. But we're going to advance him forward. Because we can at least do that. Just don't really know why that's not working. That's the first time in this game where something just isn't working the way I thought it was going to. So you're going to take 4 damage here. We will, you know what, we'll put Upbeat Warbler here so we get to attack before they do. Still going to probably die to this boss here, though. He gets the effect of moving without moving. Does he, though? Has he been gaining? He gained Rage when I did that. I guess we have to, yeah, we'll pay attention and see if he gets it without moving. We'll see. This guy's going to die regardless here, probably. We will... Or here, we will Yeah, start putting Pyre Gel on this guy. Because the Pyre Gel doesn't go away. They just take more damage per stack. So let's see. So he was at 6. And he gained 2 rage and just lost it. So it does seem to actually be just triggering. So at least we're getting the rage. At least we're getting the rage. That's good to know. You're gonna do damage back. You guys are all gonna die. We're fine here. 5 damage and gain a energy here. I'll just kill the back line there. So we're at 8 Dragon's Horde. That's the max of what we're able to be unless we get like some relic or artifact that increases that. Also, yeah, can we bug report? Erase all. Oh yeah, googly eyes. Wait. I think it spawns. I'm curious what the googly eyes does. That's funny. Okay, we're going to move you up. Oh no, you're gonna die now. Oh, because of the spikes. Yeah, let me end turn, undo. The undo button, man. Oh, there's the googly eyes. What a good setting. What a good setting. What a fantastic setting. That didn't kill? Oh, he's got shield. Undo turn. I feel like that quote is very relevant. I'll get over my skill issues eventually. One day. One day. Okay, we're just gonna add more Pyre Gel to the boss. Yeah, Pyre Gel is really cool. Okay, you're gonna die and everything's fine. I'm gonna move you forward, so he's gonna get even stronger, and then this guy can keep doing the melee weakness, and then 22 damage. I think we're okay there. 5 damage and gain a I don't need any more Dragon's Horde. I'm at the cap for me right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and I guess I'll still do it just to kill that guy, so we take less damage here. Beautiful. Oh, he moved us backwards. That's spooky. Final wave here. Man. And he's got 25 armor. This is rough. Are these guys going to just... My champion sucks right now. My champion is so bad. My champion is unbelievably bad. I'm going to go ahead and do a Spear Steward up here. And I will move you forward here. I think that'll do a bit more damage. And I'm just going to give backline some Pyre Gel. We have our giant shield guy in the middle. See, in the previous runs, our champion was like the strongest part of our build, but we haven't really figured out our champion right now. And we are going to kill regardless right now. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Because, yeah, we just buffed that one guy up so much. Beautiful. Okay. So this is a spell consume. And we apply Valor equal to 3 times what we spent. This is when a unit gains Pyre Gel in a room, it gains +3 stacks. Or consume damage shield 2 to friendly units. That's what we need. We need to nullify the next source of damage 2 times. That's probably what we need. And then revenge. We have all these revenges. We could get one more revenge for the top part, but I don't know, though. We only really need one more revenge, and I don't feel like... I don't think... Maybe we try to do some equipment. Maybe we have another backliner, right? Summon, draw equipment card from your deck. We'll probably get more equipment. This reminds me of MTG. A little bit. You could definitely see some aspects being inspired. Also, you could either have more capacity on each floor, or more draw each, or more mana. I'm going to say just more capacity on each floor. And then I guess I will go ahead and open up the loot here from the Dragon's Horde. Because it is 8 of 8. So we gain 75. Dragons and Whelps gain 8 extra attack. After using an ability, friendly units gain armor. Or on our first turn, gain 2 energy. I'll just take that. Whatever. And then... at start of turn, friendly units gain Valor 2 if they're at the front of the room. Or deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. Or when a friendly unit gains Valor, it gains an extra stack. We got a lot of people trying to gain Valor. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. Start of turn, friendly units gain Valor 2 if they're at the front of the room. That's really good too. But I'm going to just... because, you know, then we can help the backline guy that's hitting people, stuff like that. And now we're in the Celestial Forge here. Yeah, I think we're going to go left. So we're going to pick the left track. We're going to upgrade our champion here. So either we're going to get even more Valor, or whenever it moves, gain Valor permanently. Gaining Valor permanently. Gaining Valor permanently when it moves. That's interesting. I'm still going to try to have him be a frontliner, right? This gives him more health too. I'm going to try to commit to the bit, even though the bit hasn't really been working too well. Money. Artifacts. This gives us more Ember at the start of the deployment. I don't think we need that. Friendly units gain Avarice 2, which is when a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain money equal to the stacks. On the turn after deployment phase, draw until you have 10. I'm not liking any of these. I'm going to reroll. Dragons apply Pyre Gel 5 on strike. How many dragons do I have, though? Don't think I have very many dragons. I got the Magma Mauler. And that's about it, right? We haven't really been focusing on the dragons too much here. Advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. Now that's good. We get to hit the back line first. Yeah, I'll take that. And then I will say, when a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit, right? We have the Consumes on the Alchemy. Right, we could get just more Consume. We have Consume on Sanctuary. That's a good relic there, too. We're then going to do the event. See what we get here. A cluster of 3 large crystals containing Entropy's strange power forces the train to stop. You could take one of them to investigate. The first crystal is extraordinarily heavy for its size. The second crystal is completely weightless and hollow. The third crystal is growing at an incredible pace. Do you take one of Entropy's crystals? Get Entropic Stone Upgrade, which is upgrade a spell to gain triple stack, which is status effects are tripled. But 2 mana, Unpurgeable, Reserve, triggers if the card remains in the hand at the end of your turn. Spells in your deck cost +1. So no matter what, it's going to make spells in our deck cost more. We'll just see if there's a good reason to do that. Growing Crystal is Permafrost. Gain Frozen when drawn. Wait, Permafrost. Gain Frozen when drawn. Reserve. Permanently gain 5 magic power. So we upgrade. So these are upgrades, right? So we would either upgrade something to do status effects ×3, which, you know, I don't really feel like we need. Or will freeze a spell that we put on it. And then if we just hold on to that spell, it will permanently get more and more and more magic damage. So maybe I do that with the Golden Touch. But then once again, it's if we don't play entropic crystals every time we play it, all spells in our deck are going to cost more. I actually think that, or we upgrade a spell to be cheaper. I actually think this isn't the play, because then we're just not going to be able to play all these just causes. I think we don't fuck with the crystal. That curse is way too bad, I think. Enticing as they might be to take, perhaps it's best to leave them there. Now, if we were doing a spell damage build, now I might have been tempted on that, right? I am also going to remove an upbeat Warbler. I actually just really don't want these here. I think they are completely against what I'm trying to make this build with, basing it off of revenge, you know. So what is this? We get 150 if a 0-100 spawns on each floor. Sure. What's the worst that could happen, right? Sure. Okay, so we're going to go ahead here. We're going to still attempt him on the bottom. We're going to have this Avenger here, crazy guy in the middle. We're going to put him in the middle there. Middle is kind of the crazy place for us, right? We're then going to play Magma Mauler, adding Pyre Gel to people. And that's all my mana. We still have the googly eyes here. I'm actually going to turn the googly eyes off for now, but we'll keep it for this fight here. Now the problem is these have spikes here. But every time I also do this, it does 30 damage to the front guy. So first of all, we're going to Lava Armor here. I'm going to Alchemy, which does 30 damage guaranteed. And probably going to save Cleave, though Cleave would hit backline. Also, whenever someone dies, he gets more attack on his multi-strike. I could just do 30 more damage by playing Alchemy again here. I'm going to Cleave, even though I don't want to, so we take less damage. Though, he's now doing more damage, so I don't really know how much that actually helped. We're going to go ahead and put a Spear Steward here just to start trying to hurt these things. Do want to make sure we kill them before it's a little bit too late. Even though they hurt back, but we don't care about these spear guys. The googly eyes are the best. Yeah, I remember them from Monster Train 1. Also, dude, every time we're gaining Valor, now we're gaining an extra. I do like bringing these frontline guys back. Okay, so we're going to get some damage shield. Man, worried about this guy, though, here. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to move him up so he gets a bunch of attack. And then we're going to move him up. Dang, we still only kill the front guy. Which is insane. $44. Yeah, we still just... Damn, dude. This guy's going to get... This guy's going to fuck us up, man. Damn. Damn. But hey, that's the challenge we put on. We're trying to get all this extra money. Let's see if it was worth it. Got the one on the bottom finally. Dude, I think we're gonna just take a shit ton of damage here, to be honest. Sword Maiden here. Draw an equipment card. We're fine on this bottom line. So we're gonna play that. Though I don't know, maybe we just accept that we're gonna take all that damage. I don't know. That's a lot of damage we're gonna probably take. I don't have any consumes or anything. And playing another one of these isn't gonna do anything here. Yeah, I think I just gotta solidify these bottom floors here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Sword Maiden here. We don't have any more equipment. 5 damage. We're gonna gain a another dragon thing. Cool. Okay. See, but we built up. I think we've got our champion to where they are doing what we need them to. We're going to take some Pyre damage here, but you know what? That's probably worth the money that we get. So, man, yeah, every time Frontline takes damage there, gave Valor to everyone there. So we actually didn't take as much damage there as I thought we were going to. Right, now it's a 39-2 as well. Hey, welcome, Nurker Rental. Definitely pronouncing that wrong, but thanks for following. Appreciate it. Sick Headband King, thank you. It's actually my own merch. Thank you. We got a bunch of Rainbow Monstera leaves, so you can actually buy these on my merch store. Should be a link somewhere down below, but we have these Rainbow Monstera leaves added to a bunch of indie games like Peglin, Brotato, Die in the Dungeon. So we're spreading it to as many things as possible. But thank you, appreciate it. Right now we're doing some Monster Train. We've won our last 2 runs, and we're trying to do some sort of Valor revenge deck right now. We're still relatively early in the run, probably like 40%, 50%. But thank you, appreciate it, my man. So we're gonna kill those guys, and probably just going to, well, yeah, honestly, let me just bring him forward and then bring him so we can just keep building that Valor and the Rage. I'm so glad we got, whenever a friendly unit gains Valor, it gains more stacks. And I guess we'll throw Spear Steward there, slowly do some damage there. And yeah, we got all of the good stuffs on YouTube. Appreciate it as always, my man. Thanks for following as well. But yeah, this is our 3rd Monster Train 2 episode, so this is our first time with the Banished as our primary clan. Okay, so those guys are fine. So this is just consume, deal 20. So I'm gonna just do this. So we do the 30 damage. We're getting more of the dragon stuff. Maybe I should have played Sanctuary there, just to give people some shields, but I think we'll be okay. I think we're gonna be okay, honestly. And 5 damage, and this doesn't have consume though. Yeah, we literally kill the everyone but the back line there, which is very, very funny here. I don't know how that guy's not going to die. So we're gonna kill him with Pyre Gel there. He will die, god damn it. Yeah, I don't know why that guy's not moving. But we're building the Rage there, so I think we finally got stuff going. We finally got stuff going. Okay. Strike. So this is, oh shit, dude. That would be crazy. So this is an equipment. We need more equipment. And on strike, it's going to apply Valor, which we're having extra Valor stacks to all friendly units. Definitely taking that. 20 damage to all units, including mine, probably. That's a little scary. Another equipment, 4/4, reduced cooldown. We're just going to skip these. And then I'm not going to open the Dragon Hordes until we're 8 out of 8s here. So we're going to save these here. It's increasing without him moving. Yeah. Which the increasing is the only part that matters. So I'm glad that's at least working. I think I'd like more artifacts and a banished unit. Oh, duplicating a card. Oh, wait a minute. Duplicating our card, though. Because then we could duplicate the really big Avenger. That's always really big. I'm going to do that. We're going to first of all go maybe upgrade some spells. 20 magic power and consume. Right, remember, if we consume a card, we're then doing 30 damage as well. So we actually want a bunch of these to do consume. We're going to make something cheaper. We're going to make the alchemy cheaper there. Upgrade a spell to remove consume. No. Permafrost. I'm going to go ahead and give Sanctuary Permafrost so it'll always stay in our hand. We'll have the damage shield no matter what if I need them. We're going to reroll here again. -2 cost and gain consume. Honestly, let's just make Golden Touch free. Get the free dragon. Remember, the more consumes, the better, because every time we play a card with consume, 30 damage to the front enemy unit. -1 cost and make it cheaper. Dude, we'll do the exact same thing. What if I just play the 2 alchemies immediately? Actually, maybe cleave. Actually, no, dude. Let me make it on that sanctuary. Yeah. That's fine. It was already consumed anyways. So good use of our money here, I would say. We're gonna go. Let's do the event first, and then we'll duplicate probably the big champion, giant champion we have. Yo, this is a reference to their other game. Indron actually had us play it during community game wheels and stuff. Inkbound. Freaking Inkbound. I'm pretty sure this is a reference to Inkbound here. Their other game. You come across a strange inkwell portal rippling in liquid ink. 2 mysterious figures stand before it. This world is certainly unrefined, Nib. That just means we can give it our signature touch, Bin. They exchange a knowing glance. Several vestiges emerge from a portal, each pulsating. Love Inkbound. Inkbound. Yeah. I think we only did 2 or 3 episodes of Inkbound, but I do love Inkbound. Inkbound's great. Leaky pen. So these are all relics here. So leaky pen. Leaky pen. -1 energy per turn, but we draw 2 additional cards per turn. Or at the start of a turn, do some stretches. At the start of the turn, apply Dazed 1 to the front enemy unit on a random floor, which is as long as it's dazed, it can't attack or use any actions. The problem is at the... Oh, no, this is advance the back enemy unit whenever it enters your train. Or friendly units gain 12 extra attack, but we deal 1 damage to friendly units each turn. That is going to fuck me over, I know it. So we're going to just daze random people. That's the only one seemingly no downside to that one. You take one of the vestiges. As you take one of the vestiges, you realize that they carry a power that's not of this world. You look up the 2 figures. They give you a wink. May the ink guide your journey. So we've gotten the Richard Garfield event. We've gained the Inkbound event. I know there's like an inscription reference. There's a lot of references in some of the events. But either way, we're going to go ahead and duplicate this big boy Avenger. That's the way to go. And we're nearing got another battle here. I think we're about 2/3 of the way through now. Non-boss enemy units all have multi-strike for an extra 200 gold. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, here we go. Fell, bottom, and then we have Avenger there. I'd like to put the other one, but I'd rather set up this bottom line here. We're going to put Demonic Fledgling behind, and probably the Pyre Gel there behind as well. Set up the bottom floor, most important probably for us. So, this is a little scary here. Now, we did make the shield guy go back. That's nice. I do like the change in this order here. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and put a Sword Maiden there, which we got a thing. So, strike, apply Valor to friendly units. I'm not going to give that to, even though the multi-hit would be really good. I'm going to give this to you. Now, I guess Valor only works if it's in the same room here. And welcome, SLX. We're doing pretty good. Just do not TTG guarantee, please. We've run every run of Monster Train, but you know what? Maybe we won't. Probably shouldn't. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and gain 2 Dragon Eggs. Do 30 damage there as well. Oh shit! What the hell? Oh, when you play a spell on this floor. Sap units. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. That's fine. I know I'm just making things worse here. But in the long term, maybe it'll be good? I don't know. We're probably fine. Huh. So he's dazed. That's nice. So we'll do some damage there. And then I need to have some people on that next floor. Now this is 21 damage. And then we'll do 30 damage to the front line. We just unlocked another Pyre heart or something. I don't want to sap these guys anymore. So we will just give more Valor to frontline here. Okay, okay. Everybody moves up. Yeah, I'll get multi-strike, which is scary. I could cleave for 14. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to cleave. So that way, hopefully, okay, we're going to take a little bit of, Pyre's going to take a little bit of damage, but we got to do what we got to do. We'll at least make the spear guy not take any damage here. And I think we'll be good. Pyre's going to take a little. That's fine. Dude, the more they hit that front line, dude. Oh, the Valor, the revenge build, man. Jeez. So we're at 60 out of 100 Pyre. We're for oh, shit. Because these guys didn't die, I can't play Avenger now. Did mess that up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and give Lava Armor, Pyre Gel back to the attackers. And then we will... Almost everyone's going to die here, so we're going to go ahead and just gain only up to 8. But that way the Consume does damage there for us. We got the build figured out. It was a little rocky at first, I'm not going to lie. But I think the fact that I fully committed to the champion being revenge... Right? Look at this! The amount of... Actually, if anything, them having multi-hit is actually probably helping me in this specific build because I'm doing a revenge build. It was actually kind of funny. We're also going to do 5 damage plus the 30 for consuming. You're dead. Is there any way I can get you to not hit my goddamn Pyre? Is that a possibility here? We can get another shield... Oh, no, I can't. We can say more damage, more damage. Why are you still... Oh, no, I'm going to undo that. Because he's killing frontline regardless. So the amount that I increase isn't doing anything there. So we're going to go ahead once again, golden touch. And then I will do the... Oh. Whoa, I didn't... I always forget that advances people somehow. Don't know why. So it looks like I'm not really going to be able to stop him from dying. There wasn't really a reason to do anything else though, so whatever. Damn it. It's a lot more damage our Pyre's taking than I wanted it to. Damn. Yeah, we're going to need to heal our Pyre for sure. Oh, dude, dazing the boss, man. What a combo. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and damage shield on all those guys. And yeah, you can sap them, whatever, I don't care. Dude, because I've just built up so much Valor. It just get bodied. Oh, he reanimates. I forget that. He keeps reanimating over and over and over. And he's dead. And this guy's still here. But we're gonna ignore that. Ignore him. Ignore him, right? Okay, a lot of money. Okay, consume and advance. Apply Valor 6 to a friendly unit, and then it attacks immediately. That's kind of crazy good. I'm gonna take that. That on our front person. Also attuned, multiply the effects of magic power by 5, explosive, deal 150 damage. Or Moneymaker. Okay, we're going to skip those. We're going to open up the 8 out of 8 loot. 75 gold. We also get, when you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown. When you equip a friendly unit, apply 4 conduit, which is more magic power. Or whelps, apply Pyre Gel 3 on strike. I don't think we're really doing whelps. Don't think we're doing whelps here. So none of these are really great. When you equip a friendly unit, apply Conduit 4, which is more magic power on this floor per stack. Just going to help a tiny bit, barely though. And then the first room card played each battle is applied to all floors. That's crazy. or at the start of each friendly turn, units gain Valor 3 if they're at the front of the room. More Valor, more Valor. Yo! Unlocked a new Pyre heart. Once per battle, select the heart to gain 3 energy. That's interesting. Okay, see, that's an interesting Pyre heart. And got a couple more areas here. I think what we're gonna do, even though I want the money and I want the equipment, no, I gotta go to the left. As much as I want to heal, there's too much power to be got on this left here. +1 capacity and trained stewards gain multi-strike and 20. That's actually kind of fun. Because the trained stewards are these default guys. I could just, that's an interesting one. That is interesting. I'm actually going to get that. And then we're going to get a shop here. Oh, I thought the shop was different. Well, there's some equipment here. Resolve, gain a strength. Oh, so you can just take up a room. Combine 2 equipment cards into 1. Actually. Oh. Oh, lava armor and everlasting light. That's actually crazy. Because I'll give that, right, to our front guy. That's actually crazy. I will re-roll. Multi-strike 1. We could give someone multi-strike. Oh, shit. But if he ever dies, the unit gets purged. That's scary, actually. I don't know if I have confidence in myself on that. Meat shield, resolve, restore health. Yeah. I'm also going to go ahead and remove just a fire starter. I was going to remove trained stewards, but now that we have that item, can you combine combined cards? I don't think you can. Also, I'm going to just leave and save this money here. Merchant of Arms always confuses me. But okay, here's boss, I think 2 now. Kale and his cherubs grant 35 health and spikes 4 to enemy units. Okay. Oh, I love this song. Okay, so we got our strat here. Fell, an Avenger. I'd love to play the other Avenger, but it's more important to set up Demonic Fledgling and Magma Mauler. That's kind of our strat here on the bottom. And I love that we're able to daze people. Love that we're screwing people over. So he's got 30 health. Consume immediately. Just kill the front guy. I love that. And these, when they die, apply Corruption 3. Unit takes 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn and stacks from main across turns, which is a little bit scary. That part's a little scary. We're going to go ahead and do Sword Maiden. Meat Shield here. We'll give Meat Shield to you. And I will... yeah, 2,500 health here on this boss. Yeah, absolutely. A little bit worried about the corruption stuff here, but they're going to move up, so we're just going to do a trained steward and a spear. Oh, I fucked that up in the order. I am going to undo that. Because I think the top room is the room that we're going to. Yeah, shield steward, spear steward, sword maiden, right into the meat shield there. Okay. So, a little bit of damage there. Love that we're dazing these people. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to take 3 damage at the end of the turn, and that's going to keep persisting. That's a little worrisome, but maybe, I don't know. Building up Valor on everyone. Here's the room. Trained stewards get multi-strike and extra attack, dude. That's crazy. We're also going to go ahead and put the Avenger in front there as well. 200 damage already. And then in terms of this back line, this is going to get eaten and give spikes to this guy, which is a little bit scary. We're fine here. We're fine there. Where do you click to gain 3 energy? So that we unlocked a new Pyre start. So we still have just the default Pyre, but like in future runs, if we use that Pyre, you could go to your Pyre and click it, but we're not using that one because we're still just using the default one. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill this backline guy, actually. I think that's what I want to do. We'll let him have some of the corruption there. Okay. Freaking lot of damage there already. Okay. And he's healing, so I'm not worried about him getting the corruption. I am worried about our champion getting the corruption. Sort of meta progression. Like, they're all trade-offs. So I imagine that Pyre will have worse attack and defense. So it's not like inherent meta progression. It's more just unlocking for different starts. But yeah, also here we go. There's the OP stuff that we just put on him. So he's gonna get, every time he attacks and he has multi-strike, giving Valor to everyone. Every time he's attacked, he's doing Pyre Gel to the opponents, right? We're gonna go ahead and do damage. What is, let me make sure you're not, yeah. We're gonna, all this corruption is scaring me here. But I think this is the way to do this here. We'll also go ahead and make sure you actually die there. Okay, beautiful. Like, the reason we didn't take the alternate Pyre that we had unlocked at the beginning is because it had less attack and defense. It did say you draw more cards if you play in the same turn one card from both clans, but I would rather just have a stronger Pyre. This might just be a time to cleave here. And I'm going to go and put Pyre Gel and then do some damage, plus the 30 from consuming. Okay, I think we got this. Obviously, this is just boss 2, but we shall see. Dude, the fact that we keep dazing him, too. Also, I think here we just... I am going to Valor... and then cleave. Dude, the revenge build is going hard. That's what I love about this game. It's like every run, it really just makes you feel like you're breaking the crap out of the game. Also, I just realized the poison might actually be getting blocked by... Yeah, I think the corruption... My shield is blocking corruption, which is really nice. We're going to get more just dragon, egg, horde stuff. And we'll go ahead and throw a shield. Nope, can't do that. We'll just do just more Valor here. Because Valor gives attack, and then if it's the front unit in your train, it gives you shield as well. So it's kind of, that does multiple stuff here. Yeah, all that corruption, I would definitely be dead if the shield wasn't blocking that. I just keep dazing him. Apply Valor 6 to friendly unit, then it attacks immediately. So I could actually do... Yeah, I'll do... Let me play this here now. Just get some more attack there. And... You know what? I'm going to undo that. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do the Pyre Gel on the boss first. So glad you're allowed to undo. As long as, like, you're on the same turn. Because obviously the RNG doesn't change. This is like definitely the type of game I'd want that, right? So a little bit more Pyre Gel, you're taking a little bit more damage. You play that, then the extra damage for doing a consume card. Yeah, dude, dazing one to the front enemy unit on a random floor. We keep dazing the boss. So the boss hasn't even been attacking us. It's amazing here. Okay. So here we go. We win anyways, but I will still just go ahead and give everyone damage shield here. Dude, this build is so good. So good. on that damage shield there as well, man. Even if we didn't have it. Oh my gosh, because we're stacking the Pyre gel. We're giving everyone all the Valor, dude. Holy shit. Welcome, night, Dr. Dragon. Thanks for being here. I'm going to take another of that Eagle Heart. I think that's really good. And now we're going to say I want more mana per floor. And I'm going to hold off. We're on 5 out of 8. I only want 8 out of 8s. We got 2 more areas to go here. I think... Yeah, I'm going to go to the left. That way we can actually heal. First of all, we're going to upgrade our champion. Ability Savior. Nope, dude. Yeah, just absolutely, dude. Give me more revenge. Oh, dude. Okay, and then we're going to heal. So 98 out of 120. And then we're going to, let's see here. Give something -2 and consume. I don't think I need that much. I could do that, but I like using cleave multiple times, though. 20 magic power and consume. We'll do that to fire starter. Right, we want a bunch of consumes. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. Obviously can't do that to anything I have that consumes. So I don't actually know. I guess cleave. Because we do want to use cleave a lot. I'm going to go ahead and reroll. Heal your Pyres equal to the spell's cost. I'll put that on Alchemy. Nah, heal 2 each time. I don't know how great that is. Maybe. When played, a copy of this card will be added to hand and it gets ephemeral. So we could do... Making something cheap or... Oh, 1 cost cleave that I get 2 turns in a row. I'll do that. And then more magic power on just a random fire starter here. Like, I have so much money, right? Upgrade a spell. I really want... Yeah, spell chain. To potentially get 2 of those. I can't reroll again. And I will do on the other one, or no, I'll do it on this alchemy. If I play that, I'll just heal 2. It's not that great actually, but I don't know. Might make a difference. And then we're gonna do an event here. Oh, it's the Richard Garfield one that we've seen before. Okay, a bunch of wondrous boxes here. So this is, we can put 3 spells into a gift box. We can put 3 units into Jack in the Box, or just get a random card. I don't know. We already got the consumes, which is normally what we would want, and I actually want to play the Valor ones, and I like the Shield Stewards here. So this is like, I actually don't think, and I don't want a random card per turn. I'll do it for the fun, even though I think this is going to pollute my deck, but we'll do it for fun. As you take the, yeah. The first 2, I like this event. It's a really unique event. Just for this fight in particular, I don't need those. 1 less energy per turn for 400 gold. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? We have Fell. We have an Avenger. We have Demonic Fledgling and Magma Mauler and Sword Maiden. Can't play that equipment. I hope these aren't permanent. Well, it's a random card every turn. So this is Deadly Plunge. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 3 times this unit's health and armor. This is also... Oh yeah, he's disabling triggers and abilities. So we're going to just gain 2, hurt him. And they're taking damage from shields, but we don't have shields here, so we're totally fine here. So I think I'm just going to give a crap ton of Valor, honestly. And then have him go and we can attack early. Could play it again, but... Yeah, I'm just worried that this is going to pollute my deck too much, but we'll see. It created lava armor. I'll give lava armor to this guy. And we're gonna kill everyone. Oh, okay, we're gonna upgrade the train steward, the top one. And I guess we'll go ahead and now actually play the train stewards. That is a fun room to actually make these guys like way stronger, you know? They're attacking, giving me so much valor on all my units via the revenge. Gonna obviously kill that guy. Nice. Here's the equipment. Merged equipment there. And consume 13 damage. They are getting more attack when I'm playing spells, it seems. And 29 damage. Just getting some kills. Now he's gonna move up, but that's okay. He's pretty dead. Now we got just as many strong people waiting for him. So now you're gonna die. We're fine down here. We're gonna go ahead and play that other big Avenger guy right there. And having less mana does hurt a little bit, but we are fine. We are so fine here. We are so damn fine. I love the Dragon Clan with these Dragon Swords. And obviously, if you want to see even more insanity of that, the first episode we did of this Monster Train 2 series, we did Dragon as the primary, and we even got relics that we were able to hoard more than we were supposed to. Okay, Cleave here seems like it would be pretty good. So I don't think we need it down here. So Cleave. And 25. There we go. So they're dead. And just more valor, honestly. Give him more attack. That's fine. Dude, this run is so good. This run is going very, very well. I love that every time we do consume, we're doing damage. I love that we're stunning front people. I love that we're bringing the back lines into the front line here. Man, we keep just getting random ass cards here. Okay, I'm gonna do, because I don't really think I need it, I'm gonna just do alchemy here. 30 damage there, just so we're at the 8. I'm not feeling too stressed out. I think we'll be able to take care of that guy. Probably without having to play any cards here. Damage, shield, and valor. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, actually that's crazy. And deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 3 times this unit's attack and armor. It's got a lot of attack here though. I think we just give damage shield. Ton of damage shield here. We might take a little Pyre heart damage, but I think that's fine. I think, yeah, we're going to take a little bit. 17's honestly a decent bit, but... So we had damage shield protect us a bit. It's doing a ton of damage here now. And we got 2 floors. 2 more floors to protect us here, so I think we'll be okay. Now, this is an instance where fighting the boss up front actually probably wasn't the best for us. It would have been better to kill those guys. I think that's ended up what's screwing us, but we're fine, obviously. Deal 1... Oh. When I play a spell on this floor, deal 1 damage to all units. Oh. Well, they have spell shield, unfortunately, so I actually can't do too much here. Man, if only I had 1 more mana. I think we just attack. Yeah, get an extra attack in. And actually, I'm gonna undo that because it makes sense to try to play something before then. Because I could do 1 damage to everyone, but they all have spell shield. So I actually got multiple spell shield here. So we're gonna go ahead and just give. I'm gonna actually do damage and Pyre gel. I don't have any that consume, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. He's got... That's fine. That's fine. Adding the Pyre gel's worth it enough. Do that. Extra attack. He's gonna kill. Yeah, it sucks these guys. I need the... Well, no. Even Cleave wouldn't save me because they have multiple spell shield here. So it's hard. I'm getting hurt here, having less mana. But I think we kill here. Especially dazing him. Holy shit, yeah. Advanced supply, a bunch of melee weakness here. Well, yeah. I want you to extra die here. I want you to extra die. Boom! A lot of money here from those challenges. This gives extra multi-strike, but every time you attack, you get less damage. That's spicy, but I'm not going to take it. We'll take a Consume, the Damage Shield, and Valor. That's really good. And now I hope it's not permanently adding these to my... Yeah, okay. All the things from earlier, it wasn't permanently adding them. Siphon, gain 1 soul. Celebrate. After we kill a boss, gain 1 egg for every 4 souls. 3 damage to a random enemy unit. Slay, permanently increase it. Nothing we need right now. So we're going to open up the 8. Gain 75 gold. Units gain 3/3 for each upgrade on their card. Will supply Pyre Gel or spells gain more damage for each upgrade. We're going to say units get 3/3 for each upgrade. And then on deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck and make it free. Yep. We've gotten that before. Okay. We got one more area before the final boss here. Yeah, I think we go here. So we're going to, first of all, heal. Almost full. We've got a lot of money here. When an angel moves, it gains Valor. We don't have a ton of moving, but I'll get it. Deal 3 piercing damage whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. We'll take that. We're going to reroll. Start of the turn, fully healed champions. And also, trained stewards gain the boom ability, which is sacrifice them to do 50 damage. It's funny. I'd rather say equipped units gain 10 armor. We got a lot of equipment. And then I'm going to remove the Upbeat Warbler. And then... Oh, I spent all my money. So we can't upgrade any units here. I can give something more... you know what? I'm actually gonna, yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna give Demonic Fledgling just 20 more health. Just maybe that protects me against some bullshit boss stuff. And then we're gonna remove permanently a Spear Steward and a Shield Steward. Actually, I'm gonna do one of the Fire Starter. Okay. Here we go. Final boss time! Seraph applies Corruption 2 to your units each turn and doubles Corruption on strike. That is terrifying. We'll see if we can get it. GF said she is tired for waiting for your baby to come. Do you know of any tricks to speed up the process? I do not. Also, I don't know if you want to speed up that process. You gotta give the baby time to cook. That is funny though. Okay, so we have that, and we already get the free equipment there. We're then going to get the Avenger on this. We're going to get the Demonic Fledgling and the Magma Mauler. Honestly, then the Avenger here. Nice. So we've set up real well here. I think we can do this, hopefully. A lot of corruption that we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. But I think we got this. So let's see, what do we got here? So, money, the Dragon Hordes doesn't matter too much here anymore for me. I think we probably do just... Well, no, we don't have the room that buffs up Shield Stewards yet. So I will just go ahead... Honestly, play this one that we just got. Advanced Supply Melee Weakness 1. So we can actually kill him. And that way all the corruption won't hit our front guy. And I will just go ahead and place Shield Steward there, do a little bit of damage more. And probably just give Valor Honestly, Valor, or I'll just, I kind of want to save these. So I'm going to just say, get the dragon, horde, whatever. Just playing these, so one, we get to kill an extra person, but also just to get them out of our deck so we can make sure we're drawing cards that we actually want. There we go. Okay. Boss down here. When this unit is killed, it'll be revived with reanimate. Here's lava armor. Oh, we got a really good cleave. Oh, here we go. First of all, the train steward thing in the top. And then, yeah, probably just going to cleave here. Cleave seems crazy. We're going to first do some Pyrogel on the back line. And then Valor. And Valor. And Cleave! That's amazing. Like, I have 15 corruption. But when I have this much armor, it's like it doesn't matter, you know? It is scary, right? Him doubling... When he attacks, he does double the corruption. 40 corruption. That's actually crazy. That's crazy. A little bit scary here. Little bit scary. Okay, here's Sword Maiden. And then we're going to put Meat Shield there so she gets stronger. Then, honestly, probably just Valor... And then, dude, freaking Cleave again. Dude, that is insane. Insane build right now. 5 waves remaining here. Nice, and then they take a little bit of damage via the jack strips every time they move. We keep dazing the boss. Dude, just keep being able to play Cleave is amazing. We're going to do backline. They have these reanimates. That's fine. Cleave. We're going to go ahead and play this. That guy back there doing more damage to the boss while we're waiting. And then, honestly, just Valor plus Shield. And more Valor, dude. 117 times 2. Very good build. Dude, just the revenge. This revenge is beautiful. Got the ultimate revenge build. Yep, loving these cleaves. Dude, Cleave is ridiculous. Cleave is absolutely insane. I think Cleave we've taken in every single run. I'm going to put lava armor there. We're going to take some damage here. So I'm going to finally go ahead. Well, actually, you've got reanimate. I'll just give Valor and then make you attack early here. So I take less damage. Yeah, I'm taking less damage now. The freaking, the poison is just, he's going to keep doubling. I might die. I don't know. Yeah, 150? I think I'm dead. At least this front unit, I think, is going to die. I don't know how well, actually, I have 167 Valor and 150 Corruption, so I actually still I won't die to the Corruption here, at least. Which is crazy. Once again, a Cleave. Yeah, just freaking Valor, Cleave! And then, you know, 33 damage, we do that. We got all these reanimates, that's fine. That's fine. We also unlocked a new Pyre as well. So this run has been a very productive run. I can say that for sure. I can say that for sure. We're nearing the final wave here. Love dazing that boss. Okay. Valor, Cleave. And then, because I don't know, actually, no, we have Sanctuary next turn, so we're going to do 23 damage there in the back. You've got Reanimate, Valor there is again. I think we're going to be able to beat in one turn. It's a 244 times 2. Look how much damage all these people have gotten from all the revenge stuff. Oh, Jack Strip's there too. And here we go, final wave. So here we go. So I think first of all, we 2, 3. Yeah, I think first of all I think what we're gonna do here is Cleave. We're then going to give damage shield 2 to everyone here. And then we're going to advance the boss. And make him weak, and we win! We win on the bottom floor! Fuck! I should have TimeToGrind guarantee seal of approval. Just absolutely murdering. Because once again, we've been applying the Valor to everyone on that floor. Woo! We got the W. We unlocked another Pyre Heart, Echo of Time. Once per battle, select the heart to apply Frozen to all non-Blight and non-Scourge cards in hand. That's cool. GG, well played. Thanks. So we have done 3 Monster Train 2 runs so far, and we have won every single one of them. Even though we've been going up on the difficulties. And so we've now officially won with, at least out of the 3 clans, right? Obviously, we unlocked Deadly Plunge, deal damage to the front enemy unit. Oh, okay, so that was one of the cards that we actually got with the free thing. Or the random card. Imprisoned, friendly units advance on strike. New Relic, permanently add 2 attack to a unit's equipment on Slay. You unlocked the alternate champion. Oh, I forgot there's alternate champions. Once you get to level 5. Pyreborn leveled up. Consume, restore 2 Pyre health for each of the dragon hordes. Let's go. Win streak up from 2 to 3. We now have Covenant rank 4. Bosses have increased attack and damage, and non-flying bosses have additional mechanics. And we also mastered 8 more cards. Obviously, if you win a run with the cards, you get them golden. Which is also, I always love this, right? Just getting to see all the different combinations is always great. And I can see, I got some friends here on my Steam that are higher. Inhumane Toaster here, getting Max Covenant. I'm at 4 here. So we didn't unlock any new, it looks like we're about to unlock one more, oh, we got some lore. Hef, I need to ask you something. That bad, huh? Didn't think I'd see you looking to me for wisdom. What's got y'all wound up? The Covenant. It's barely holding together. Angels and demons. No one trusts each other. Why should they? It wasn't too long ago we were fighting against each other. Your father, Herzl, brought everyone together. He unified the clans of hell. Then he forged the Covenant between heaven and hell. How did he do it? Huh, funny you should say that. What do you mean? Earlier today I found something better than advice. Come on, you're gonna want to see this. Is that Herzl? It can't be. It's him, all right. Never thought I'd see my dad again. He was frozen solid deep within some cavern, just waiting to be found. And he's alive. A bit of ice ain't enough to do my old man in. Once he thaws, he'll be up and running soon enough. Then you can ask him all the questions you have for yourself. Hef, this is incredible. I thought your father perished in the invasion. I tried to save him. Come on, let's not waste any time. Help me bring him closer to the Pyre. We'll give him a warm welcome home. Got an achievement, unlock Malika's dimensional portal. Urgh, so cold. Wakey, wakey, old friend. I always knew you'd get yourself iced one day, but I never thought you would literally get yourself iced. Where am I? A better place than you've been in a while. Tell me, Herzl, the totally ordinary. What do you remember? Totally ordinary? Old friend. I remember ice. Before that, Seraph, and before that, the Broken Covenant. Ah, yes. Your life's work's all gone. Nobody could have ever predicted Seraph the whatever breaking his world. No siree. Has Seraph won? Is Hell lost? What happened to Fel? Oh, you and your drama. Not only did Fel survive, she's alive and thriving. I'll fill you in on all the little details. And that's how you ended up in the Covenant Outpost. It's actually quite lively here. Maybe I'll set up shop for a little bit and see how much damage I can do. To think Fel now fights against her brother, and that my own daughter rescued me. This news is better than I imagined. What will Herzl, the great unifier, do now, I wonder? Will you try to become the leader you once were? No, I am unfit to lead hell. It perished under my watch. Now I simply want to be with those I care about. But before that, I do have one question for you. Who are you? I'm Malika, the totally ordinary. But if you want an actual answer, you should ask yourself that question, because you and I are one and the same. You unlocked the Dimension Portal. You can test your skills by playing tricky puzzle challenge runs. Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. And obviously you unlock more features with the Pyre Hearts. But yeah, so we are now, if we were to do a new run, we are... Yeah, we need to play 13 more consume cards to unlock the Under Legion and a bunch more equipment for the Lazarus League here. And stuff like that. So, man, definitely let me know if you want to see more Monster Train 2 videos. I very much enjoyed this revenge build and would love to do more Monster Train 2. I at the very least wanted to do one more episode, so we had like 3 as a little mini series. But definitely let me know if you'd like to see us continue this series. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say, to be notified when more Monster Train 2 or if more Monster Train 2 videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. Check out the playlist for the other builds that we've done if you haven't seen them. And if you're going to be grinding out some Monster Train 2 on your own, I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.